Hey guys, it's Coco Tarot, and today we have a pick a card on the topic of what energy are you serving up the rest of the year? There are 3 piles to choose from based off the images in the thumbnail, but this will be pile 1, this will be pile 2, and this will be pile 3, and I will see you guys in your piles. Hey, pile 1, we're going to get right into your reading and see what energy are you serving up the rest of the year. Before I get started, I wanted to mention that I am doing a giveaway where 2 subscribers will win a free reading from me. All you have to do is like and comment on this video or any of my upcoming videos to be entered to win, and I will be picking 2 winners on November 25th. But we're going to get your cards out, clarify them with the tarot, and then go into the message. But pile number 1, I was getting the song for you. I think it's called Telepatia by Kali Keys. And I feel like you're having really telepathic moments, or even if it's silly, like even if you dream of a hot dog and then like a few days later somebody gives you a free hot dog. Like you could just be having weird telepathic or psychic moments without even trying. It feels like you're in an energy of effortlessness. But we're going to get your cards out and see for sure. You got the 7 of Cups, the Flame, Protection. I also got a card for like the color of your aura right now, but you got green, the color of growth, the power of the new life, nature, prosperity, fertility, harmony, stability, and calm. This card is associated with spring and summer, Capricorn, the heart chakra, the planet Uranus, and with growth. And you also got a powerful mind. You're having some kind of breakthrough toward the end of this year. Clarify this for pile number 1. What energy are they serving up the rest of the year? Thank you so much. 4 cards. You got the Free Spirit, the First Kiss, 2 more for pile number 1. What energy are they serving up the rest of the year? Thank you so much. Rejected, and the Hopeless Romantic. Okay, pile number 1, you got travel at the bottom of the deck. Lots of travel. Obviously, we're, getting toward the holiday season, so lots of you guys are going to be traveling. But I really see you in this energy right now of feeling protected and letting yourself have fun. So maybe you have trust issues when it comes to people, or you're kind of guarded normally, and now you're in this energy where you're deciding to be less guarded because you're trusting the fact that you're protected throughout your endeavors, that you're on some kind of path, or that destiny is real. You're putting trust in God, the divine, the universe, and it's allowing you to have more fun. I think that you've stopped taking things so seriously. Even your spiritual work. I tell people all the time, God has the biggest sense of humor. Like I always feel him up there laughing. You know what I mean? Because we oftentimes are taught that God, the universe, the divine, whoever you believe in, they're this serious, stuck up, rigid character, but it's quite the opposite. And you're finding the humor in life. That could be why you're having telepathic moments that are silly. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't tell people I'm a psychic for that reason, because I think everybody is a little bit psychic, but you could be, you're just finding the humor even in your spirituality, even in your religion, even in the signs that you're not taking everything so seriously. You're in this energy of lightheartedness, and that's why you're getting the heart chakra, the green. You're allowing yourself to daydream, to be silly, to put on the rose-colored glasses, to dream, to love. I feel like the old you would even question your blessings. Maybe you dealt with like paranoia, or you would just question everything, and now you're just letting the answers come to you instead. You could be going on a lot of dates, or if you're already in a relationship, you could be feeling even more connected to your partner in this season. I'm just seeing you really open up. You're letting the flame emit, you're letting it warm you up, okay? You're letting warm feelings in after a period of coldness. It's that release of like, F it. I can't control it anyway, so why worry about it? Like, you're really releasing that right now, pile number one. This could even be in like your schmexuality. You could be feeling a lot more open, or like more yourself. Not open as in to try new things necessarily, but you're feeling more able to be vulnerable in intimate settings with people. You're allowing yourself to feel pleasure without shame. Even in moments where you feel rejected, or you feel like things didn't go your way, you're letting that moment happen and saying, well, maybe it just wasn't meant for me. There's a fable or a story. I can't remember exactly what it is. I'll try to put it in the description if I can find it, but it's about this old man who, like, all these bad things keep happening to him. And he just has this attitude of, it's okay. That's fine. Like, that's okay. You know, and by him having that attitude, a lot of blessings come to him. For example, his son breaks his leg, and his neighbors tell him like, "Oh my God, your son, like, he broke his leg. Aren't you gonna freak out? Like, now he can't do the farm work." And he's like, it'll be okay. Later to find out that there's a draft, and now the son can't go to the draft because he broke his leg. So it's giving that energy where you're even your misses, even your L's, they're turning into W's because you are allowing the space for God, the divine, the universe to do its thing. Sometimes when we pray for things, when we ask for things, when we want certain blessings, they have to clear up energy in other places, or certain things have to fall like a domino for those things to have effect in your life. It's a bigger picture, okay? When you pray for things, it's not just affecting your life. It's affecting the energy around you, the people around you, people you don't even know. It's like the butterfly effect. So you're allowing for divine timing to happen, and not in this anxious energy of waiting for it or questioning it, or, trying to figure out what kind of package it's going to come in. I'm seeing a present. You're letting it be a present. You're letting it be a gift. And it's actually allowing you to be more flexible in your own life. I think life has really tried to knock you down, pile number one. Circumstances, people, events, things out of your control have really tried to bury your inner child or make you lose hope. And you're in this energy where you're like, F that, I'm not losing hope. If anything, I'm cupping the flame. I'm throwing more twigs at it. I'm growing the flame inside of myself. Every time people tell you to grow up, or tell you that you're on the wrong path, or tell you whatever it is they want to tell you, it's igniting your flame even more, because you're like, wow, how sad it is for those people to have lost that flame. How lucky I am to still have it. When you still have that light inside of you, that fire in your abdomen, that youth energy, regardless of your age, people hate that, okay? They hate that because it reminds them of the innocence that they lost. And not because someone took it away from them, but because they let the world have it. No one can take that purity, that innocence, that direct line to the divine, that connection that we all have, unless you let them. And you have not let your life circumstances, the people around you, things around you, take that life energy from you. I'm hearing that song by the Beatles, Mother Mary Comes to Me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. That's the energy that you're in the rest of the year. You're like, let it be. It's not up to you. It's not for you to control. And it's actually allowing you to have a greater control of like your emotions, or how you let them dictate your actions. You're becoming a free spirit. You're becoming a free thinker. You're not just drinking up and listening to the opinions of others and taking that on as fact. You're developing your own opinions about the world, your own opinions about everything, love, whatever. You're redoing the blueprint. I feel like for a long time you were trying to fulfill a blueprint that somebody else put on you or society put on you. And now you're allowing yourself to make your own blueprint for your own life. And I see you doing this as the year closes. Some of you guys, you're letting go of the idea of like, there's only one person for me, there's only one job for me, there's only one outcome for me. You've realized I have a multitude of outcomes. I have a multitude of things that are just for me. I don't have just one soulmate. I have a million. And they come in the form of plants and animals and people. They come in the form of love. That's the energy that you're in. Did you hear the honks? Did you hear the honks? You're having fun with life, and now life is having fun with you. You know how sometimes when life sends you agents of chaos, or you know what I mean, you might run into someone in public who's trying to get you out of your skin or size you up or whatever situation it might be, things to bring you out of your character, or like there's this energy of you just not caring anymore. You don't care about the negativity. It used to bring you down, or it used to be something that you thought about a lot, and now you're just like, who cares? I just really feel you relinquishing a lot of chains. Things that used to hold you down, you're no longer letting it. There's this flight energy. Cloud 9. I'm hearing that song by Gwen Stefani, It's My Life. That's the energy you're serving up the rest of the year, pile number 1. It's your life, and you're going to have fun, and you're not going to care who, what, anybody has to say about it, because you have a million outcomes, and the divine is on your side. There's no limits. You're limitless. But that is your reading, pile number 1, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile 2. We're going to get right into your reading and see what energy are you serving up the rest of the year. Before I get started, I did want to say that I am giving away a free reading to 2 subscribers. All you have to do is comment and like any of my upcoming videos, this one included, and you will be entered to win. I will be announcing the winners on November 25th, so good luck. But I'm going to get your cards out, clarify them with the tarot, and then get into the message. But pile number 2, I was channeling the song Brooklyn Baby by Lana Del Rey for you. And I was also getting this energy of homesickness. So you could be from Brooklyn, or it could be like your old stomping ground, or there's just something here about homesickness and you missing a particular place that was your stomping ground that you know the layout of. Let's see what you got. You got the 6 of Cups. I also want to say that you are connected to pile number 3. I haven't seen any of the piles cards, but while I was getting them out, there was this feeling of you being connected to pile number 3. You got the Vow. Faith. You also, I got a card for your aura color, and we got yellow, the power of joy, the power of the sun. This card indicates communication, intellect, travel, positivity, hope, and caution. The zodiac is Gemini, Taurus, and Virgo. The chakra is the solar plexus. The planet is Mercury. The direction is east, and the card is overall talking about happiness. And you also got life-changing event. Definitely homesickness here. There could be someone who is homesick for you or misses you. Clarify this for pile number 2. What energy are they serving up the rest of the year? Thank you so much. Group date. Meeting the parents. 2 more for pile number 2. What energy are they serving up the rest of the year? Opening up. And drama. Okay, pile number two. Wow, yeah, this just fell in your head. It fell into my lap. Some of you guys, you're definitely experiencing missing home or missing something, but you're in this energy where you're trying to have faith, maybe even increase your spiritual practices or meditation or journaling, and trying to transmute this energy to put you deeper in your faith. I think a lot of you guys have felt somebody else's energy pulling on you, and you've been trying to distract yourself with spiritual means. So, praying to God, or if you feel, I don't know, I'm just feeling like you're thinking about someone that maybe you don't even want to think about. If it's not a particular person, it could be a particular job, or there's just something in the back of your mind that maybe you've made a vow not to open up again, or made a vow to yourself or God, like, okay, I'm done with this situation. I'm trying to move past it. And you could have physically, with the travel here, physically moved past it. You physically moved away from the situation or from the person that is still kind of lingering in your energy. And it has you in this place where you could be thinking that before the new year even comes, you want to start the practices or start those goals now. You're very focused on your goals. I feel like in the past, you used to be really focused on love, focused on bringing in romantic offers, or focused on people giving you romantic offers, but now you're giving yourself a romantic offer. You're making vows to yourself, vows to God. You are moving past a certain energy of either validation or trying to seek love through others. Like, even if you're homesick for a particular place and it's not a person, I see you trying to think, like, okay, what is it about that place that I can bring into the place I am now so that I feel that energy of home even when I'm not home? You're really having faith in a situation, and you're pulling on some kind of inner spiritual strength, okay? I feel like, even like, say this is a particular person that you miss right now, especially because it's the holidays and it's cuffing season. It's that time of year where you feel a lot of empathy. Like, I love Christmas and Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving because of the food. You know what I mean? But I also love it because this time of year is a time where you give thanks. You think about the things that are important to you. You think about, the new year and what you want to bring into it. It's a lot of philosophical thoughts that you're having right now. And even though you're missing someone because of, the time of year or whatever is going on, I think that instead of just immediately texting that person or immediately trying to see if they miss you or trying to, gauge a reaction out of them, you're going into yourself. You're going to God, you're going to the universe, whoever you believe in. You're doing your mantras, you're engaging with the world around you instead of living in some kind of past energy, even if it's not a person. And it's changing your life. I feel like before the new year happens, you're going to start to feel like the new year is already here. There's a brand new energy that has completely washed over you. And you're starting to trust, like, even if I miss this person and I want them back in my life, I trust that the universe will bring us back together. I trust that even if we don't come back together, that is still for my highest good. You're giving yourself a lot of trust. You're letting yourself feel happy. Okay, this is giving the energy of, sometimes when we have goals or we have certain things in our life that we want to obtain, we will just say, okay, well, I'll save that happiness for later. I'll save that for when that thing happens, because then I'll, you know what I mean? It's for that part of life. But you're being like, I'm going to do the things that I want to do now. Like, say you've always wanted to take a cooking class, or there was something that this person, you always begged them to do. Instead of waiting for them to do it with you, you're doing it yourself. You're like, I'm going to take myself to the movies. I'm going to take myself to dinner. I'm going to all the things that I expected out of the universe or out of a person or out of a place or out of a job, I'm going to give myself that instead. This is the energy that you are serving up at the end of this year. It's kind of like, I'm going to change my life by changing myself. You could be trying to make deeper friendship connections, platonic connections. You could be connecting with animals a lot right now. Is the dogs here? Dogs could be significant. You could be finding out how to open up and bloom away from the drama, away. I think you're realizing that your energy or you have this like life source within you that you've kind of put on the back burner waiting for like a better day. And you've taken it off the shelf. I'm seeing a snow globe. Like I'm seeing you finally shake that snow globe and letting the magic happen, letting the miracles happen. You could be seeing a lot of birds or having a lot of engagement with birds right now. But this energy of detachment and happiness is actually making you a magnet for the things that you've prayed for or wanted all along. It's like the second you're in this energy where you're not begging for it. You're saying, if it happens, it happens. And in the meantime, I'm happening. So, how can I get deeper into that feeling? How can I feel the world happening with me? That's the energy that you're serving up the rest of this year. It's very light and it's fruitful. And there is sadness. There is that homesickness. You know, you could really miss your parents. Some of you guys, you could really miss your dad right now. I'm feeling like your dad or your parents. Like, you can miss your animals. You miss home. But I think you also know that where you are right now, you're supposed to be. And that homesickness, it's going to fade. It's just going to be hard because it is, you know, Christmas or Thanksgiving. It's that time of year where you want to be around family and you want to be surrounded by the people who love you, but maybe you have a job where you have to travel, or, you know, maybe you're a doctor and you have to be in the hospital. There's just something here of this energy where you can't be with the people you love or with the people that you feel closest to right now. So you're engaging in what is around you and finding the love in that. How can I be close to the people around me, even if it's not the people that I technically want to be close with right now? For some of you guys, if you're missing home, I do see you having an experience where it feels like home, even though you're not with family. So there could be a lot of, you know, giving or generosity or people around you who, you know, lean into that feeling of people wanting to make you feel at home, even if you're not physically there. And just know that that homesickness you feel, the people that you care about at home, they miss you a lot right now. They really miss you too. And there's definitely going to feel like an emptiness at the table during the holidays, but they understand that you have a bigger purpose here. They understand that you're following something, that you're answering some kind of call. I'm hearing that song. Is it by the Backstreet Boys? This I Promise You, or In Sync? I can't remember which one it is, but I'm hearing that song, This I Promise You. There's some kind of promise here that you've made or someone has made. You're fulfilling your soul contract. That's what this is. There's some kind of destiny contract, or like if you believe in reincarnation, you made some kind of promise or signed some kind of divine contract, and you are fulfilling your end of the bargain right now. You are doing exactly what the divine wants you to do. And it can be really tough and it can feel lonely, or you have to have faith, pal, number two, because the energy you're serving up is faith itself. It's this ability to connect with others without even being close to them, connecting with them in dreams or by thought, or you're really feeling the magic of distance, the magic of a smell that brings in nostalgia, that makes you think of someone or makes you think of, you know what I mean? The same soap you used in your childhood bath. There's like this magic to the distance. And that's the energy that you're serving up at the end of this year. It's, even though I'm far away, I promise it's for the better, or I promise I'm fulfilling a role, a call. The divine God, whoever you believe in, the universe, they've called you for something and you answered it and you're on a ride. And once you push past the holidays and you push past the, you know, that feeling of wanting to be around the ones closest to you, I see you emerging with the biggest strength. Okay, being alone for the holidays, for some of us, or for some of you guys, the holidays isn't always a happy time, because it's a time where, you know, you think about the family members you've lost or the people that can't be around you at this time. And you pushing through that hurt is making you so strong for some kind of opportunity in the future where you might have to be away from the people you love for a little bit to gain that opportunity. It's preparing you for something. You've answered the call. Now let the divine God, the universe, catch you. This is a trust fall moment. But yeah, pile number 2, you're serving up faith and happiness even through a lonely, difficult time. But that is your reading, pile number 2, and I will see you in pile number 3. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, we're going to get right into your reading and see what energy are you serving up for the remainder of the year. Before I get started, I did want to mention that I'm doing a giveaway where 2 subscribers will win a free reading from me. All you have to do is like and comment on this video or any of my upcoming videos, and you will be entered to win. And I will be picking a winner on November 25th, or 2 winners, sorry. But let's get into it, pile number 3. I'm going to get your cards out, clarify them with the tarot, and then get into the message. But you are connected to pile number 2, okay? Especially if you felt drawn to that, but you're definitely, this pile is connected to that pile. And I was getting the song for you, Glimpse of Us by Joji. Someone is really, really, really missing you. Okay, I know this is a reading about what energy are you serving up, but before we get into that, I just have to say, like, it's like this person, if you just left somewhere, if you're not in your hometown, or if you're not in your usual places that you go, somebody is feeling that, and they can't even go to those places anymore because it just reeks of your energy. There's something here where the energy you're serving up is, you're gonna miss me. I don't know if you've just cut people off, if you've just set a boundary, if you've just maybe just retreated to yourself. It's not even anything that serious or drama, but it's this energy of, you're going to miss me. That's what you're serving up. We're going to get your cards out, and because you're connected to pile number 2, I am going to grab one of their tarot cards here and put it with yours. So the 6 of Cups, that's that past energy. The Lovers, the Seed. Yeah, it's like you're planting a seed in people's minds right now about either who you really are, or it's like, I feel like for years, pile number 3, you've had revelations about people around you. You've had revelations about the people closest to you. You've gotten all these downloads or information about like who people are, who they are to you. And it's like that energy is happening to the people around you, or the people you know right now. It's planting this seed of like, people are seeing you for who you really are. Okay? Energy. Literally, it's like you're sending people energy. I did get a color card for the color of your aura right now, but you got red, the color of passion, the power of fire, energizing, creativity, sexuality, passion, danger, excitement. The zodiac is Aries and Scorpio. The chakra is root. The planet is Mars. The direction is south, and it's associated with strength. So you're definitely connected to pile number 2. And you also got try again. Damn, pile number 3. Like, you're seriously, there's something here where you've gone silent. You used to be the one who spoke the most, or said the most, or were always trying to warn people, or were always trying to mediate the situation, be the referee. And it's like you've closed off that energy and you've gone silent. It's like, shh, now I'm not saying a thing. And the second you went silent is when everybody around you, or the people that you were trying to get some kind of message through to, got the message. You're serving up this energy toward the end of the year of, do you get it now? Do you see it now? Do you understand it now? This picture I've been painting, this life I've been creating, it's like people are finally going to be like, oh, I get it. I'm seeing like when you say a joke and it goes over somebody's head, but then they get it later in the shower, they're like, oh, that was the punchline. People are figuring out the punchline. Clarify this for pile number 3, 4 cards. Clarify this. What energy are they serving up the rest of the year? Fresh meat. Optimism. Camera guy. Wow. Wow. I feel like you're living your best life. You're living your best life right now. One more for pile number 3. One more for pile number 3. Thank you so much. Ugh, all these cards want to come out. Your energy has stepped up, pile number 3. I don't know what you've been doing, or there's something about you right now where, like I said, you don't have to say a thing. It's written all over you. You could be traveling a lot. One card for pile number 3, and people are getting messages about you. They're getting, look, late bloomer, meathead. Like, people are getting messages about you, okay? This could have taken a while. This manifestation, this miracle, this prayer, whatever it was that was coming through, it could have taken quite a bit of time. But now that it's come through, it's hitting everything and everyone around you. But you've kind of developed past that energy. Where the people are around you, I feel like spiritually, you were there a few years ago. Or you were there a lot earlier than your peers. You could be really mature for your age. But you're serving up steak. Okay, the steak is the part of the look, the cards just keep falling. The steak is the part of the menu that's the best. Okay, it's the meat, it's the thickness, it's the juices. It's like the meat is the core of the meal. You have become the core nutrient of the meal. You have become expensive. You have become sought after. You have become a good investment. It's like your energy has upped the ante. And people around you are realizing that. They're like, oh my gosh, how come I never realized that pile number 3 was that itch, okay? Was that person, or was that, and it's not even about being better than others or anything like that, because you're not doing it from a place of that. There's some kind of healing or prayer or whatever it was for you that you've broken through. So this is like, maybe you suffer from depression or anxiety or whatever it is, some kind of mental stagnation, and you've broken through that. And to you, it's like running across the finish line. You know what I mean? You're like, oh my gosh, I finally have broken through some kind of level or devil or something that was trying to take me down. I've finally broken through. And that's why you're in this optimistic energy of, I can take on anything right now. And that focus is so inward that other people, it's like, it's making your light brighter. I don't know how else to describe that. It's making your light brighter. And this is why people could be missing you. People could be not even able to eat the food that you like, or go to your favorite cafe, or go to the places that you used to go, because it just reeks of your energy. I'm thinking of Harry Potter, and when Voldemort put his soul into those 7 items and Horcruxes, it's like your soul is all over the place. And you don't even have to physically be there for people to feel it. I'm not even kidding. I just heard, you're serving up the end of the year, that SpongeBob quote where he's like, are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Like, literally. Let's get one more for pile number 3. One more. This is insane. Yeah. The Bachelorette and Set Home. That's the Empress in this deck. You're in your Empress energy, masculine or feminine. You've upgraded. Pile number 3, do you know how everybody kind of has that higher self, or that alter ego, or that version of themselves in their head that is what you truly see yourself as, or truly want to be? You've become that version. You've become the alter ego or the higher self. You've become that highest timeline, I don't know how to describe it. It's like there's something here where you have broken through a giant barrier and planted a seed that's going to grow far past the lifetime that you're even living right now. Like, this is the energy that this is. You're serving up. Now I'm hearing the Jefferson song, moving on up to the east side. This is crazy. I'm hearing you don't need January 1st. You're already in 2025. Like, you've literally time jumped or something. It's making me think, you know those people that try to, like, go through walls? They, like, try to find the exact moment where the atoms have separated and you can, like, move through walls and stuff like that. It's like you found that sweet point where, like, your head has hit the wall and it kind of went into the wall, and you're like, oh my God, the atoms just do. There's, like, quantum physics to this. And other people see this. Like, there could be people that see you every day and they look at, like, you go to see them and suddenly they're like, there's something different about you. Did you change your hair? Did you lose weight. Like what, like they can't figure out what it is because it is like spiritual plastic surgery. For some of you guys, this could even come in the form of your body, like your body changing without surgery or without anything. Like maybe like your nose changed or your ears changed or your hair color changed or you got freckles. Like there's something here where your body has physically changed from the spiritual movement that you have been doing. You're like on fertile ground right now. You could, some of you guys, you're super fertile right now. So just be careful because that's just the energy. It's like everything's working the way it's supposed to. Maybe you've been eating right, taking your vitamins, drinking your water. It's like the machine is working and it's causing you to upgrade. You're serving up. Did you see that? Didn't you hear? It was me all along. Like, it's crazy. I don't know who you are, but you become your higher self. You're the main course right now. Expect a lot of I miss yous this holiday season. A lot of, how you been? I miss you. You look great. Did you change your hair? Just out of the blue. People just, and it's given, honey, I didn't even have to lift a finger. And it all just showed up. I don't know. This is crazy, pal number 3. But that's what you're serving up. Straight badassery. But that is your reading, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.